My name is Elizabeth Woods, and I'm raising my granddaughter. She's 14, and she's been with me since birth. I want to be a grandmother that teaches her whatever comes her way, that she has the tool to ask for help, because that's what I had to do. I had to ask for help. I sobbed, both of us sobbed, and when I told her, I was like, okay, we have to go to a shelter. We have to seek some kind of help. What I got from the shelter was a stable environment, a bed to sleep in, shower, food, access to the computer where I could do my job search, and a wonderful case manager that I could kind of bounce off things with.
Right away, I was really honored to have her in the shelter because she was a grandmother, mothering her granddaughter and just trying to stay afloat with the housing market here in the Bay Area. Like, wow, Miss Woods is doing this, and so I can do everything else. Our receptionist called me letting me know that Miss Woods had her orange envelope here, and I called Miss Woods into the office, and at the moment she saw her orange envelope, just tears started running down her face, and she knew.
You have to revive me. I was so excited that they said, okay, it's time for you to start looking for a place now. And I'm like, oh, wow. We get here, and as she pulls in, I'm like, Norma, this is the house I asked for. Do you understand? 5 years ago, right? How? You know, nothing but the universe and God could do that. It's just beautiful to have a place where you can turn your key and come in to peace, to your sanctuary, to a place where you can just be free. Without building futures, finding this home, having a place where it's financially stable for me to stay in a home, building futures has, bar none, lived up to the mission of helping people like me and my granddaughter restore and rebuild.
Our goal really is to support people in finding that home where they can really grow and be safe. We really believe here at Building Futures that housing is medicine, housing is what makes all the rest of the things possible.
So I think it's really important that Building Futures exist here in the Bay Area, so that if there's anyone out there that are in need of services, we're here to welcome them in with open arms. And I think our name alone speaks to who we are. We're really about helping you to rebuild your future.
I came here to study master degree. Through online, I met a man. I mean, in the beginning, he was very good. He was very respectful and treating very well. I couldn't realize that what's coming in the future.
We initially started off as a homeless agency serving women and children. And what we found in those early years was we were seeing a lot of women fleeing domestic violence.
Initially, when they arrived to the safe house, they're broken. They don't have any hopes. Our mission is just to give them a new start and new beginning.
After the marriage, once I moved in with him in his apartment, he said, I don't have a spare key, first of all. I was not having key of the apartment. I was not allowed to move out. He said, it's better you stay home. Once I'll be back, I can take you out. Every day, night he was drinking. So it started into very violent moments during nights, especially while having intimate relationship. He started becoming very, very violent. He started hurting me actually. I had no friends, no relatives. I don't know what to do. I called 911 and the police said, you are not safe in the house, you need to move out.
Ms. Verma came to our safe house in 2016. I mean, she was really broken. You know, she didn't know what to do.
I felt so safe over there. Even day and night, whenever I used to cry or I used to feel like I need help, okay, come on in.
I think I would say that listening to them openly without any judgment, and just there's information out there, there is resources out there, there's support out there. I think knowing or giving them hope can really get them to the next step.
They had guided me step by step. It was so kind, it was so helpful. Basically, my whole mental strength was already built up. I was trained enough to move forward by myself.
So the next step was to get into her own place. She's been housed for the last 3 years and, maintaining her housing, still working. And now she's also giving back to the community.
Building Future has given me so much. I feel like now is my time to give back. In the beginning, when I entered Building Future, I thought I cannot survive. I thought I have nothing. Now I'm ready. I'm ready. I can survive by myself. I don't have to look for somebody to support me anymore.
I was just a regular dad, raised a couple daughters, got divorced. What led me to be homeless was giving up. I didn't feel like doing anything. I didn't feel like going out and making money. I didn't feel like staying in my friends' places, my kids' places. I didn't care. I appreciated their effort, but I didn't care about me that much. And people that I loved were hurting. I lived out in my car at first and then graduated to a tent with the fence around it.
The toughest part is hopelessness, right? Because when they enter into our shelter, you can see that something is wrong. Right? Something is missing. And what we found is what's really been missing is love. They haven't received love after living out on the streets.
Building Futures believes in second chances or multiple chances. We never give up on people.
So one thing that I really instilled in my staff is we're going to love on them regardless. We don't care where they come from. We don't care what color they are. We're just going to provide them as much love as we can possibly can, because love is a healing agent. It helps to heal the broken heart.
They made themselves friendly. They were non-judgmental. They could ask any questions. They did it in such a way that I hadn't experienced that. Even when I was discouraged, having one of those days, they remained even keel, positive. always dependable, to feel welcomed.
You know, the biggest challenge that we have on getting some of our homeless participants in housing is two things: the lack of housing and then the price of housing.
A lot of them can't afford to pay the $2,000 for rent. We picked him up, got all his things in our car, in the van, and took him to sign his lease and to move in.
It was up there with getting married and having my first kid. Called my mom. Yeah.
Hi, Mr. Stairs. Okay.
I'm sitting in my bedroom, imagine, with a front door I can lock with my very own key, imagine. The bathroom is mine, imagine. The bathtub, a shower, a refrigerator, imagine. Just for a moment, imagine your life without these precious things. Building Futures made it possible. No one has ever cared for me that way except for my mother when I was a child. One thing is certain, all this happened because of you.